What's going on, guys? You're all crazy and stuff. Yeah, so this video is about the Tory Lanez album. Let me let you guys know what my favorite songs were. I listened to the project. I definitely felt like it was definitely his best body of work because he actually gets into the depth of things and he shows like you can hear the audio in the background of the prison raid. Like they had like some sort of fight going on behind them. He said it happens like every single day. But I watched his interview on the Nug Boys before his album came out, and I was like, man, the stuff that he was saying was like powerful, about how he's in a blessing situation. He could have been anywhere, he could have been like dead or something like that, but at least he knows he's like somewhere, he's alive still, so he's blessed to even be, in jail because he knows that it would have been ugly, I think, if he wouldn't have went to jail. That's what he was saying, but at the same time, he's also trying to like get out as well because he knows through his songs he was like letting the fans know that it wasn't right that they put me in jail, things like that, but he's obviously trying to push through and they're giving him like 10 years, things like that, but they don't have like really any like actual proof, so that's what's so crazy. But this project's tough, guys. There's 20 songs on there. I heard the Verdict Day X Lawyer Fees, that song's tough, man. Free Tory, that song's tough as well. That's the one I think that made me one of them made me cry. I think it was that one or the Verdict Day X Lawyer Fee, but one of the songs did make me kind of tear up a little bit because it's just like realistic stuff, and for his cover to have him like with his hands in his pocket, his shirt off and all that stuff, like the prison and the little like beanie was pretty, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a tough photo, yeah, that they took for him. He goes in about Iggy Azalea as well as like Megan Thee Stallion, things like that. So I thought that was interesting. Pretty much letting Iggy Azalea, my bad, Iggy Azalea, the one I made fancy. He was letting her know pretty much like, hey, sorry for all the mistakes I made, he said, but pretty much like he wants to make it up to her. So I thought that was interesting as well. Guide Me Through the Storm was a good song as well with Sunstar and Paul McKay. That was a great song. I heard that one. Well, there's another one. But the song that he talks about Iggy Azalea, I was reading the article, was called $9 IDE. It's like all in caps. X AMETH Amethyst. Yeah, Amethyst or something like that. X Amethyst. So I guess there's an artist on there that's doing a song with Tory Lanez. But I haven't heard all the songs yet, guys. It is 20 songs. I did hear Gangland. That song was tough. The beat switches and stuff like that. And you can tell he was fired up when he made that record. But yeah, that guy Yoko Gold is fire. I heard of some of his songs with Tory Lanez on his old project, like came out like a few years ago. That guy can sing, bro. He has some good music. But yeah, I haven't heard all the songs yet, but I could tell he's definitely out like doing rappers in jail, which is scary because the quality of the sound you can't even tell it's from a jail like phone. But like how they made it, they did some crazy like magic to the micro or to the what's called phone to make it sound like studio quality because like with all the technology we have, he made it sound pretty much like he was on the microphone, but it was actually on the phone. So it's just amazing how he could write like he could rap all his verses. He could rap all his verses on pretty much like on the phone, and they were able to quality and sped it up. And he wasn't lying though. He was hyping people up. He said, watch, I'm going to be able to drop this album. He said like a week ago before he was going to drop it on March 7th about how, he said, watch, I'm going to end up dropping, album. And he ended up doing it. He proved everyone wrong. The articles right now for the Tory Lanez album is actually going crazy. If you type his name in on the search engine, literally the articles are going crazy over this album. So it sounds like he's getting his clout that he wanted to get back, temporarily, obviously, because he's in prison. So, like, it's kind of hard to really, like, stay relevant, obviously, while you're in prison. But I feel like he's going to come out with a mixtape of after this project. I mean, it is 20 songs to kind of digest for the fans. I feel like he'll come out, with some more stuff. But he did say still won't stop me. It says on the article, wow. There's a website called soapcentral.com. It says Tory Lanez gets fiery retort. Still Won't Stop Me to his new album Peterson not being visible on DSPs. Yeah, crazy, man. But it's gonna be powerful, especially if something happens where he gets somehow blessed and gets out. I'll be shocked, but at the same time, it would be crazy if he was actually performing these songs live. I feel like the fans will start crying because this project's relatable to people that are actually in prison right now. So like that's what's so crazy about him dropping this project is that this is a real thing, like he said, a real time. For him to be dropping this like while he's in prison, a lot of people that probably used to do music that are in prison probably have no passion for it anymore. So they're probably like ghosted now. But like it's amazing how he was able to drop 20 songs literally while he was in prison. Like that's crazy. And these were songs that he like said that he recorded while he was in prison, like real time. So I thought that was pretty wild, man. But Tory Lanez man, he's one of the best to do it. I feel like when it comes to rap and singing, like he knows how to like work with both. You know, obviously his flow is all it's unmatchable with any other artist. Like they said, certain songs reminded him of Drake, but like it's the beat selection. That's why. So the beats that he had for that project, it was like slower pace. So what happened? They were when he was rapping, some of them beats were actually like Drake type beats, but like they were trying to compare him to how Drake was rapping on his project, like those like slower beats where Drake would be kind of just wordplaying and stuff, like Chicago freestyle, those type of beats. But yeah, man, he was you have to rap a certain tone, and it's gonna sound, of course, like other people because you got to rap slower on those beats. But that's what I'm learning from. Like the slower beats are like the way to go. I feel like for me, those fast beats kind of outdated. I think it's because I'm getting older, so it's kind of hard to keep track with those fast paced beats, like especially those hype beats that like the Meek Mill type beats. I used to mess with those a lot when I was in high school and stuff like that. And people were actually like liking it. Like I made that song called Cowboy West. I can't stop yelling, man. I think it's because last night I was watching Equalizer, and then my eyes, totally kind of around 11 p.m. this yesterday. I was like, bro, I was knocked out. I was watching Equalizer, the first one. Couldn't even finish the movie. I was so tired. But yeah, man, there's a lot on the Tory Lanez stuff right now. Every article is hitting it up right now. Grudge Cake, Yahoo, like this is crazy. Hot 97, I heard radio. Everyone's like advertising his album as an underground artist, which is wild because he said he was gonna go independent, and he did. And next thing that they put him in jail, so I find that interesting. But it's funny how the song they recommend was listen to Tory Lanez release a new album. It says Future and Max B and more. That's what I heard radio said. So yeah, they're going crazy. His outlets are pushing his album, man. While he's in jail too, which is wild. Album name Peterson, yep. Sequel of Daystar. Daystar came out, if you guys remember, during the Megan Thee Stallion drama. That's when he released Daystar. I thought that project was really good. That was probably one of my actual like favorites. Like that project's tough, man. Daystar was a tough project. That project came out September 25th, 2020. Yeah, that was a crazy project. I still have that song, Praise to the Most High, on my phone. That song hyped me up every time I work out. It's like, Praise to the Most High. Yeah. Joke's on Me, yep. That song was on there. Yeah, that was a good... Daystar was a good project, man. And it's crazy how it came out during all the Megan Thee Stallion drama. So, Then the new Toronto 3 came out 2020. Yeah, he was going crazy 2020. During the pandemic, he was dropping, like, left and right. The new Toronto 3... Yep. I forgot what songs are on there. Stupid Again, yeah, I have that on my phone too. He's like, oh, Stupid Again. That Do the Most, yeah. I love that song. Yeah, man, it fires me up for working out. Any song with Tory Lanez that has like a hype beat to it, I'm gonna work out to it. Like I still jam to Liddy. Everyone knows that song. He's like, gotta Liddy again. Yeah, that was my song right there. But yeah, Meek Mill and Tory Lanez made some good songs together. I hope we could get them two to work together again. That'd be awesome for like his next project or something. But I believe we'll get Tory Lanez as a feature maybe on someone's album eventually, because they're gonna listen to this album and then they're gonna try to use his voice for like other projects. I feel like it's kind of like a wake up call to that Tory Lanez is gonna actually like get some crazy stuff going. But I got a lot of stuff I'm cooking up myself. Like I have serious music coming. I also have like a dance project that I'm trying to see when I'm gonna release that. So I've been working on a lot of different genres and different sounds. But I'm aiming for that nice like sound for like parties, for now. And then like after this project, I'm trying to go to the next one. So my head's always ahead of the game when it comes to music. Like I'm always trying to like see what the fans are liking the most. All I gotta do is check on my old videos, be like, okay, they like this song, they like that song. So it's just whatever you guys like, I'm trying to make. But as well as trying to share the genres to other people. So like Afro beats temporarily, then I go to the next beat, So I'm just super like locked in when it comes to like beats. I'm very like creative when it comes to those. That's the thing about me. Maybe they might not like my music, but my beat selection be going like I'll be figuring out ways to make make beats kind of sound catchy. So like I'm like, okay, if the beat's good, then let me try to match the beat. It's like my hooks are freestyle those. So like a lot of the songs like I wrote on my phone, I have like songs I wrote, but I didn't write the hook yet till I heard the beat. So I'll start writing hooks right away about okay. But it's all fast paced because I'm getting older now. So like it used to take me a while to write a hook. Now I'm actually a lot fast paced at it because I'm getting older. But when I was a teen, I used to like be like trying to like hum, just mess around and stuff like that. But that's what inspires me about Tory Lanez, though, low key, is that when when he drops when he was dropping music left and right in the studio, his recording process reminded me of me a little bit because I would like do that thing where it's like oh and then I'm like okay yeah let me redo that again. So it's like I'll say the first part of the sentence, so like guys walking down the street something and then it's like you kind of stuck after guys walking down the street. Then you have to go back to it again. It's like he does a lot of that. That's kind of how I like do my songs. But yeah, I just gotta feel the beat to make a good song. That's kind of how my brain works. Like I know some of my songs, I don't have a favorite song for me. That's how humble I am. Like I don't have an all time favorite song from myself. I just tell people listen to Emotions because that was a song that kind of put me on the map with like singing and like songs that kind of get people like as open minded like about a lot of stuff. So Emotions is the song that really kind of got my foot into that like singing door when it came to like emotional music. Like ever since Emotions was released, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I'm kind of curious if he has another one like that." But my brother was giving me ideas, and I remember on my story, I wrote all those songs like literally on a piece of paper, and then I broke a record. I had like 10 tracks done in the studio, even though she didn't master. I was able to record all 10 songs, which is crazy, in one studio session. So like I was like, bro, I had all these lyrics like written on my notepad, and I kept trying to I was working on each beat, so I was like dun dun dun. I was sending it to her like on an email. Yeah, that's how we sent beats. So I was sending it to her before I get to the studio on the email. And I see now I just locked in, bro. But I miss that kind of experience, that studio experience. Eventually, I feel like it'll come back around again. I just gotta like invest in like my microphone because that's the thing I haven't had since like 2016 was a microphone. But the microphone I got was like not working and stuff, so I was kind of disappointed about that because it was on my old computer. That was like the last time I had an actual microphone. Then I had a snowball microphone, but it wasn't the right one to record music, so I was like out of luck on that. I think I gave it to my brother or my mom, and then they like sold it. I forgot what happened. But yeah, I used to have like the actual microphone. I used to have like a studio microphone. So that's on my bucket list. I don't know. I might get it. I might not. I mean, at this point, half of them songs you hear are not on an actual microphone. So you guys know from my like live streams, I don't really use an actual microphone, which I'm gonna eventually get. But a lot of them songs I already released, the quality sounds perfect, and it's not even like the best quality, like the studio quality, and people are still like messing around with it. So, like I Like the Woman, that wasn't on no microphone. You know, a lot of these songs are not recorded on microphones. It's just auto tune that makes it like catchy. But if I had the auto tune, my song would be sounding dry. So it'd be like with no auto tune. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm just working, guys. I got a lot of stuff that I'm working on right now. Before this video, I recorded about like 5 or 6 songs, so I'm technically like just trying to get songs out of the way so I could do some fun stuff as well, like some videos eventually. I think everything's about timing right now. I think my mindset's more on like the cover and visualizers right now, and not rushing for like me being in videos. Because I was gonna be a ghost on a few of these songs. I wanted to be that guy that's behind the scenes, like maybe like a cameo, like I was telling my mom. But with AI taking over, though, it's gonna boil down to getting rid of this face and then changing us to cartoons. Because at this point, the way the AI is moving, music videos are getting more advanced. So I feel like you guys will see a lot of like interesting stuff as time goes on. When it comes to music videos, like you guys will still get the celebrity's face, but like AI version of it. You know, if they want to do it, they can. But it's getting scary, man. Like hopefully they make a cartoon out of me. You know, that'd be cool. And we could be in a video or something. But that's my goal. I want to like make some awesome videos. I'm aiming for like awesome stuff. Because I know anytime I show my face, it gets more views. You know, like I'm looking at like my Chris Brown Residuals challenge. That has 87 views, so shout out to you guys for that. Everyone's doing a challenge. You got Tink doing it, Mario, and some underground artists as well. So shout out to everyone that's doing that challenge. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Then I did Lady Gaga, my reaction to her album that has 81 views. Shout out to you guys for that. The only one we need to get more views on right now is that John Cena assaults Cody Rhodes. We need to get some more views on that because that's like a big deal. Like to have a rapper in the ring is like a rare moment. So hopefully you guys could boost up some views on that for me. But yeah, man, consistency is key. Stay tuned for more, guys. I got a lot of stuff coming. I hope you guys like this video. Hope it inspires people to write better lyrics, especially after you listen to Tory Lanez album. There's a lot of inspiration on this project. Like I was shocked when I was hearing some of the stuff he was saying on there. I was like, what the heck? This is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? His wordplay is insane. But for him to, if he could do it in jail, guys, you guys could do it. I believe in you. Like, this guy made 20 songs in prison, bro. Like, a lot of artists, like, nowadays, are not even, like, trying that hard anymore because they know they're still signed to contract. But people forget that Tory Lanez was, like, an underground artist before he went to prison. So, like, he literally was independent. He said, I'm going to release his last album for, I think it was for Interscope. Yeah, he said, I'm going to release his last project for Interscope, and that was it. The guy went, like, underground like me. The only difference that he has money. He's like, when you have money, you can promote your music faster. So he had money to be able to like promote and boost up his, like boost up his channel and like get a lot of views so fast. And he's still working with famous celebrities as underground artists. So that's already a sign right there. But I think eventually more celebrities are gonna try to work with him. I think Chris Brown's gonna try to work with Tory Lanez. He's gonna try to get him on like a song. I think because Chris Brown worked with Tory Lanez about what 4 or 5 times. Lurkin, oh yeah, I was on his old Tory Lanez old album. That was about he definitely worked with Tory Lanez quite a bit. A lot of Chris Brown, Tory Lanez music. Yeah, but yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment, guys. Let me know what you guys think. It was my reaction to Tory Lanez. Let me see what the album's called before I end this. His new project. Where is it at? I'm tweaking. Nope. Before Daystar. It's like the follow up to Daystar. Let's see. Let me type it in, bro. It's crazy. I can't find it now. Honestly. There it is. Okay. It's called Peterson. So make sure to go check that out. Tory Lanez Peterson full album. Certain songs, I'm telling you already, it's gonna make you get a little emotional. Cause I was listening to some of them songs, like, wow, man, he's talking about some wild stuff right now. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you for all the love and support, and stay tuned.